So, Arthur Smith got fired this past offseason, and one thing I keep hearing people say is, well, now that Arthur Smith is gone, could we finally see some of the players reaching their potential, like Bijan Robinson and Kyle Pitts and Drake London, all those guys that we thought were going to be amazing and have come in and only kind of been, good so far. And I kind of want to say, okay, sure, I think Bijan's shown a lot of flashes and been pretty good. I think that Kyle Pitts maybe has been a little bit underwhelming after his rookie year. But Drake London has been really good. Drake London is not someone who has just kind of been, due to the Arthur Smith situation, I think he's still been underutilized, but he's been pretty awesome since he's been there. And so I wanted to talk about what I think he does so well for Atlanta. So that's what we're going to do in this video. Before I do though, real quick, I have a movie channel. If you're tired of just hearing my bad takes about sports and want to hear my bad takes about movies as well, the link is in the description for that. I do some, film reviews, stuff like that, different kind of film study. If that seems like it's your kind of thing, just check it out, see if it seems interesting to you or not. But yeah, let's just get into this kind of film. Let's start off with this play. It's kind of a typical wide receiver one play, right? It's you have Drake London running a deep shot on the outside. Okay, simple enough. But these are important plays, especially on a 3rd down and 7. This can sometimes be the difference between winning games and losing games. Getting some chunk plays here can really move the ball down the field just that much easier. You see that Desmond Ridder is going to take the snap and just kind of, without thinking, fires the ball towards Drake London, which, again, this isn't something you have to think about. Drake London one-on-one down the field. Let me put the ball in his direction. But one of the things that Drake London became really known for in college, and for good reason, is his contested catch ability. People were concerned about, hey, is he going to get separation all the time at the NFL level? And then people said, well, even if he doesn't get separation, he should still be able to do okay. And this is a prime example of that. Watch him adjust incredibly nicely to that ball, gets both feet in bounds. This is just what he does, is he does not need separation. He just doesn't. He still finds ways to make the grab. Like this one's another one where what's going to happen is, again, it's that one-on-one matchup down the field in a red zone situation. Drake London certainly is someone who can help you out in these types of situations. This time, though, when the play begins, it's a little bit different. You see how he goes for the outside leverage? A lot of times what he does as well is it's not just like, oh, I'm bigger than you, I can go up and make the grab, although that is a part of it. It's also understanding leverage and understanding how to essentially, similar to basketball rebounding, right? When it comes to basketball, sure, being taller helps you get more rebounds, but there is more to it than that. And you see that Drake London is using his size to help box out the defensive back. And he knows the ball is going to go towards the outside. And he's kind of making sure that he's going to be the one closest towards the outside. So either he catches it or it falls incomplete. Because of that, then when he's able to adjust, he does make the grab, stays inbounds, and gets into the end zone for a touchdown. So that was, I believe this was the Toy Story game, if I remember correctly, and I think the animation didn't had a hard time getting that one. I'm not sure why that popped into my brain, but yeah, really good play by Drake London. Also, stuff like this is, I think, what he can really do well, which is, the way this play is designed to work. Once again, that one-on-one matchup down the field. I promise these won't all be just jump ball, contested catch type plays, but let's be honest, that's what he's best at. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a good quality to have as a wide receiver. But anyway, again, one-on-one matchup down the field. This is a little bit different, though, than the other two ones, because there are two safeties deep on this play. However, when London runs down the field, he's outside the numbers enough, and the safeties are closer towards the middle, that it still ends up being a one-on-one matchup. You see that this is kind of, a free play, so just, hey, let's throw it up to, my best receiver, hope he can make something happen. Totally makes sense. But watch this catch. I mean, that's just an incredible catch. Great job by Drake London. Yes, that was, a catch. They were able to make it happen, even though the, Washington coach seemingly said, oh, no, that's not a catch. We actually got the interception. No, did not happen. It kind of, what happened was Drake London had the catch, and then when it hit the ground, the Washington player kind of ripped it out of his hand, but can't do that. Play is dead at that point. Really good stuff by Drake London to be able to, insane stuff that he can make that catch. That's just crazy. But now I want to go over here, because as I mentioned, I don't want to just do contested catch stuff. There are other aspects of his game, like a play like this, where a different receiver is running a deep shot, pushing the safety further deep. He's going to run more over the middle. when this play begins. Ritter takes a bad snap, looks over, and you see, again, London doing good job, I would say, of not giving away exactly what he's doing until he gets to this point where he's now just starting to cut over the middle, which means that no Houston player is really able to notice what he's doing. And for a guy like London, this is, to me, I would say his second best attribute. His best attribute is still the contested catch stuff. It is what it is. But his route running is what makes him a complete player. You look at the guys who are great contested catch guys that succeed versus the guys that don't succeed. Route running is always the necessary thing you need. And, like Mike Evans, great contested catch, also great route runner. I see a lot of similarities with him and London. Like, watch out on this play, London's wide open, and it's due to his route running that he was able to make that happen. That's a large part what he was able to do, and I think that the route running really is remarkable. A play like this is another one where it's going to be a zone coverage play, and you see where he is. He is the one who I have circled in yellow on this play. So, when the ball is snapped, you first off see him kind of fake as though he's going towards the, right, going more towards over the middle of the field. That little shift, it's all he really needs, because again, he's not the fastest receiver. There are faster receivers, but he doesn't need to blow by you. If he can just get you half a step out of position, that's all he needs, because he does have the size and he is a great contested catch guy. So when he does then cut more towards the sideline, you see that right here, again, it doesn't look that open. There isn't a ton of separation, but here's what he has as a benefit right now. The defensive player for Houston cannot play the football. He is looking towards London because London got him a little bit out of position due to his route running. So when the ball goes in London's direction, you see him be able to make that grab. Just a really good job by Drake London to pull that kind of thing off. And again, these are the types of things you do see from Drake London consistently. It's the great contested catch stuff. That's what everyone notices. But it's also the route running to allow him to be in position to make these contested catches. Because at the end of the day, if a defensive back can see the ball, they can usually make a play on the ball. But if they can't see the ball and you have great contested catch stuff like London does, it's oftentimes going to be game over. So yeah, I mean, again, long story short, like, if you watch Drake London, like, he's great. Like, he's legitimately, like, he's a number one wide receiver. He's a really underrated player, and he can be a dominant force for the Atlanta Falcons. So, like, yeah, I mean, Atlanta Falcons know how to hit on first-round wide receivers. That's certainly true, and he's been really good for them. That's what I think. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from y'all. And, of course, as always, thanks for watching.